Go check out Parset. Go check out the donation for Florida. Both links in the description. And also go check out Shadow Rounds. Here we go. Shadow Realms is a indie fighting game. Oh, sorry, let me say that right. A combo sandbox brawler that's inspired by Guilty Gear, Final Fight, and Devil May Cry. You kind of forgot Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, but I digress. Okay, so it was one of the best alphas I ever played in my life. I actually just finished the whole thing. You know, just one level, one character, and I gotta say, I wish I can join y'all team, because if that's the case, we can just literally just combine my ideas and your ideas to just make something wonderful. But that's not the point. The point is that this game was made by Hop. What? We're just gonna call this Shadow Brawl because of the freaking Twitter channel, okay? Okay, so Shadow Brawl, here's how it went. I actually got into this really quickly, and I decided to just go ahead and tip them using itch.io. Y'all need some better names for this sites. I bought the game. Well, it wasn't named price, so I put in like $1.68. And after that, I made an account, made sure I saved it, and then boom, actually saved it. And he said, "Awesome sauce, can't wait." So I'm like, oh damn, I didn't think he was going to apply for me. I have to make a video now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the few things that I think will be good in the game. Of course, that's the gameplay, the controls, graphics, sounds, and I'm going to give it a certain type of 1 to 5 point streak. So with that being said, here we go. Okay, we're going to start with the gameplay first. Reason being is because I think the gameplay is the most important thing of any freaking video game ever. Besides the controls, I mean, think about it. If the controls are weird or they suck so much booty, you can't play it. But how can you play a game if you can't play it? That's why I say gameplay along with controls. So I'm going to do a little bit of both. Start with gameplay. Gameplay is actually pretty smooth. It reminds me a lot of Marvel vs. Capcom, and of course Devil May Cry, like I said. And you also got the little bit of anime, sickened graphics like Guilty Gear, and of course you got your little bit of Final Fight, Streets of Rage, any type of beat 'em up brawler that you might play back then. But I would say this, there are some few problems, like it's easy for you to just whip it, even though you are really near to punch them, but that even includes with the medium and the heavy. So with that being said, I think that needs to just tweak it up a little bit, unless they already did it. So 9-10, they probably already start tweaking it. But I would say this, I love the creativity that you are able to do with these combos. I mean, check this out. I hit 101 combo and landed with an X rating. That's one of the highest ones that you can get, which I do like that system. So with that being said, gameplay, give it an A. Now controls. Controls, as you can see, you are able to dash. If you hold the retro pad, you'll be able to run. You do have a jump button, and you got your light, medium, heavy, along with 2 other buttons. Evasive action, and it looks like a parry to me. But I would say this, controls seem like they're a little bit, how do I put this? Not loose, but kind of strict. I'm guessing it's because you have so much latency with making your combos, so I figured that that's the reason why they did it, because if you have so much creativity, there still need to be some rules, and you know what? I don't mind that at all. I just gotta make sure that I learn to adapt like any other freaking fighting game that I'm trash in. So with the controls, I give it more like a A-. As for the graphics, let me tell you, I freaking love how it looks like. I swear, if this was released like way back when in, let's say, 96, this would be passed off with as a really good Sega Saturn game, especially with the pad I'm playing. I'm playing with a Street Fighter Cross Tekken fight pad, but I would say this, it's not that great, and this is one of the reasons why. And this goes with the same thing as I noticed within the gameplay. There's no configuration, but I'm guessing the reason why is because there was some issues with it. So with that being said, it just uses the default buttons from right now. So if you have like a regular Xbox controller, like a regular Xbox 360 or Xbox One, you would definitely be at home. But any other things like bypass and fight sticks, you're gonna have to wait until the update, which not that good of a choice, but I can't really get mad at them. I'm not making the game. Well, I am, but I can't really make it right now. So, to these people, we'll give it more like a B. The reason I give it a B is because there's still some things that is going on. Like when there's a whole bunch of enemies with, how you say, a whole bunch of sprites, it just slows down. Not to the point where it's unplayable, but it slows down the engine, which means the engine still needs more work, which I can literally understand because I believe they're making this into Game Maker 2. But besides that, like I said, B. Just work with the slowdowns and make sure that the engine can work with all the craziness, like it did with the final boss, a Juggernaut. That is the best intro ever. Now, as for the sounds, I'll put in a checklist. Hit detection, check. Damage detection, check. Jump detection, check. When you hit the enemy, check. When you get hit by the enemies, check. Oh wait, I already mentioned those. Okay, never mind. When it comes to the effects, the sound effects, check. Music, check. Everything, check. Grade. Damn. I was actually going to say check and realize I have to give out an actual grade. A+. Oh my Jesus, I just realized something. I feel like a school teacher doing this. Okay, time for the conclusion. Alright, so this is the first grade that I'm giving to my very first game review, and with that being said, I give it, as of right now, for a standalone project, I'll give this just a solid A. Reason why is because, like I said before, there's a few things that I think that needs to be changed. It is a little bit too strict, but the creativity is there. So I'm thinking if you balance the creativity along with the strictness of the controls, this would be really, really fun. As for the sound effects, like I said, there's nothing need to be changed. Just add what you need to add in. That way it can be a little bit better. But for gameplay, let's see here. I would have to say change it to where you can literally have like a time bust out infinite like in Skullgirls, because if this would have been going on in Versus, I don't think it would be that great. It would just be like you just fighting, boom, 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 and then you just sit there. Oh wait, never mind. Okay, forget everything what I said about that, because that parry, you can't even jump out like you do in Injustice 2. So I say my final grade, once again, solid A. I really enjoy Shattered Realms. I really think that if they had online play, it would be wonderful. You can actually make this into a legit fighting game. You can literally make this into more of a legit fighting game with the versus mode. So anything else I need to say? Actually, there is. I do have a suggestion for you guys, and this is dealing with the versus mode. When it comes to versus mode, I believe that if everything that you have stays the same, that'd be good. But don't just make it just the 3 heroes, because that can get a little bit boring. I say if you're gonna make DLC, just make it with different characters that has some type of storyline, like with the Juggernaut, like with some of the bosses that you have. And I would even say, even include some characters that's not in the story, but they're part of the universe, and let them fight. Reason being, because one thing, we all love fighting games. We like to see fighting game tournaments. This is EVO worthy. I don't give a fuck what Joey say. Who the fuck is Joey anyway? Oh, Mr. Wizard. Well, who the fuck? And that's all I have to Team Shadow Brawl. Yeah, Shadow Brawl. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I want to say thank you very much for making the game, and thank you very much for allowing me to make a video off this, because unlike some companies, I'm looking at you, Nintendo and Capcom, you're able to literally have me take a look, and you allow me to make a video of it, including the fact that I announced it. So I want to say this: if you want to play it, the link is right there in the description. It's a name your price, so even though that you don't really have to pay for it, I say throw a little bit here and there, that way they can start making it. I'm telling you, this is actually going to be one of the biggest things. So with that being said, I want to thank the citizens for watching this. I want to thank you guys for being the residents of the Your Imagination Nation. Yeah, that'll work out for now. And I am the host of Your Imagination. I am out. One love.